If you've been playing Skul for a while, like I have, then chances are you're pretty used to hard mode by now. Maybe you sit up in the higher leveled area, around the 8, 9, and 10 hard mode, maybe anywhere between 4 to 7 if you want to be more relaxed about it, or, you know, 0 to 4 if you just like doing a hard mode but don't want all the nonsense that comes with some of the higher leveled enemies and the more difficult rooms that come about later. But maybe something that you've forgotten about or aren't too used to anymore is normal mode. Because believe it or not, once you unlock hard mode, there's very little reason to go back, and I cannot do another werewolf normal run. I think my last normal mode run was werewolf as well. At the very least, one of them was, and I can't do it again. So let's grab something different. You know what? Viking sounds like a fantastic idea. I don't play Thor very much. Let's break Ent. We'll go with little Viking. This is also, you know, a throwback back to when getting random items at the start or getting a blessing at the start. You don't get blessings in hard mode. It's an entire mechanic that we miss out on, is getting a starter blessing for our run. But normal mode is pretty different. It isn't the same at all. It plays dramatically differently in terms of power progression. You don't get anywhere near as much gold. You don't get anywhere near as many bones, so getting your skull upgraded actually does feel a little bit like a challenge at times. You don't just get tons of bones, you don't get tons of money, so you can't just kind of do whatever you want. However, enemies are far squishier, as you would expect, so I don't know really what, you know, the outcome of this is going to be. I'm going to let the game kind of RNG its way as we go. If I find a better skull, I might change it. We're going to do this, you know, old school style, the way that we used to in the good old days of Skul, before, you know, before early access was over, back in the early access days when you didn't really, you know, get to choose too much what you had. In hard mode, once you've gotten high enough, you can choose any skull from, you know, normal to rare, same with items. I use mods to get around that and have, you know, higher rarity ones, because back in the day, back in these old days, what do we want to do here? I don't think I need revenge in this run. I might just take the toxic pendant for now and aim at trying to find... Oh, here we go. Back in the good old days, I used to just do chapter 1. I'd do act 1 over and over and over and over and over again until something good dropped in act 1, because I figure, you know, if I get to act 2 and I started doing a video from that point onwards, too much of the run is gone. This is back when the runs would often end at chapter 3. So if you did, you know, all of 1, got halfway to 2, and then something cool like Lich or Reaper drops, so you've only got like half a run left. It was like 10 minutes worth of a run left over. Mage is kind of cool. I'll take Mage for now. Replace Little Skull. It sucked, so I just did Area 1 over and over and over again until something good dropped. And, you know, the game does not like to drop the good stuff in the first area. You get pretty lucky if that happens. Look at this. No special things, no extra room up here. No extra podium. I'm living it with no money either, so... Oh, I mean, we're kind of rocking the magic for now. I don't need to worry too much about that sword. I guess we just leave, dude. I guess we just bail out, leave. Sockless. Yeah, well, you could sockle this. Let me throw some fire, but I didn't get my jump. Oh no, look. There's no other adventurer getting in my way. Lady. Has she always taken this much? I quite physically cannot do any meaningful damage to her in the air with these characters. I need to fireball her some more. Let's absorb some mana. There we go. Is that really this fight? Dude, I remember making a guide for this fight, like, way back in all the adventurers in my first guide, where I, you know, gave a little detail on how to fight most of these guys. I'm kind of feeling the Mage. Maybe I'll do some upgrading on Mage instead. I'll keep both for now, but I think I might do Mage first. I kind of like the fireball and flame slinging freak of magic that is the Mage wizard boy. I'm gonna drop this over here. Take that. I should have dropped this in the fight with the lady. Beat stick him. I can't really use my skill here unless I want to get spikes in my brain. But when was the last time you took a dip into... I forgot I wasn't on Mage. I thought I was. I went to Fireball. Has it been, you know, months, years? Are you maybe, you know, fresh to the game yourself, a new player, and you've mostly only been doing normal as you're getting used to the game? I apologize, by the way, if I make it sound like normal is just, oh, so beneath me these days. But the problem is it kind of is. Like, after this much time of playing the game, coming back to normal feels really weird. Like Ring of Wind. I forgot this thing exists. Like, it's still in hard mode, but you don't even look at it anymore, you know? Let's take Ring of Wind. We can do some funny things in the easier game mode that we can't really get away with in the higher end. I could take Funny Bone of Madness. Let's do it. Why not? Why would we not want to take Funny Bone of Madness? Oh, look. A nice, big, juicy, legendary chest that I would like to get for a nice price. Can we get it for a nice price? Holy, wait, that's it? 95 bucks for whatever legendary... Damn! That's some incredible damn, dude. This game kind of wild in the normal mode. You're just gonna give that away for 95? Dude, in higher end, I'd be, you know, damn, Mage with this is kind of popping off because he can fireball. Like his abilities aren't based on cooldown, so he just goes with it. Wow. Okay, that's really good for him, dude. Normal mode is such a good way to play the game. Like, don't get me wrong, it's gonna be a little bit of a walk. I'm hoping it just kind of, you know, randomly decides to kick my ass and get really hard sometime around, you know, Act 3 or 4. It won't, but it's so much different playing it this way. Holy crap, dude. Holy crap, dude. Wait a minute. What do you mean, son? What do you mean, son? He has no health. He doesn't do anything. He just stomped his hands on the ground. He's slamming his hands around, acting all rah, and that's it. He just fell over and died. Unknown Seed, the Hydra, Harpy. Ancient Incense would be good if I could find an actual good quintessence, so let's take it for now. Maybe I'll find, I have no idea, maybe Banshee or something weird that I can use, you know, something a bit different. I guess I just save bones. Like, I have no bones. I don't have any bones at all. It's kind of weird, dude, that I'm in this situation where I just have no bones. Oops, no boner. Ah, take that. Ah, take that. Ah, take that. Dude, this is an insanely good item for this lad. If I throw that preemptively, how long does that last for? Seemingly indefinitely. I never notice how long it lasts because I don't throw it with the expectation of needing to hold it. I just kind of use my ability and then swing, and it's all done at once. But you can store this effect. It's pretty cool. Look at normal mode teaching me things. I don't even have to like hit with the fireball. I can just kind of, you know, throw it out there just for the you know what? It's kind of a blessing. It's a blessing that they would give this to me. I might do a Thor run next as like a normal, like an actual run instead of this funny little meme run. It's weird. I'm calling it a meme run. It's not. It's an actual run of normal mode. This is the normal game. I could take Abyssal Virus. We could, dude. Damaging 50% of someone's health bar is so... Dude, we can go back and use the virus. We never get to use the virus anymore. Look at that. Wait. My explosion was mistimed. I wanted to use it with and try and get the mage and the 3 dudes. I did not. Come here, lady. That's not the room, right? That's the room. There's no other enemies. I gotta do a Frost Boy run at some point again. Ah. Back when we could make them just run into their own damage. I mean, you can still do that, but it's not as fun when they don't immediately blow up and die super easily. Damn, that's... You could actually use some of these... Dude, 11th Finger of Lightning. We could actually just use this. I'm just gonna use... Screw it, dude. I'm taking it. I may have to try and like... I mean, we've already got some weird items in here, but I may have to try and make this like a... An unusual hodgepodge of some of the most unusuals. No. Jeez, they don't get to do anything. I'm not looking for Masterpiece. I'm a magic build using a physical item that's not meant to be good for me, but the game is letting it work because, I guess, stupid. I would take the Ancestral Bracelet. That much Quintessence cooldown, by the way. Disgusting. It's 100%. Well, 110% actually. Extra attack speed, heritage route. It's 5 bones. I'm just gonna get rid of it. Yep. Ditch this. We lose heirloom. I don't care. Give me this. I want all of the good that comes with it. Upgrade me. I'll be lucky to hit legendary by the end of Act 4 at this rate, dude. Is that eruption? Explosion, sorry. It's been a long time since I've used this ability. I don't normally take this ability on my mage. But this might work in our favor with taking a more, I don't know, up close and personal approach. Get fireballed, idiot. Dude, this is so funny. The game is so... Where is this guy? Hang on, let me race over here real quick. Die. The game is so funny now. I love it, dude. If you haven't done a normal mode run in a while, I highly recommend it. Boot the game up and just go into a normal run. Just do it, you know? Wow, ladies. Boom. Die. I promise you, it's... It's a good time. I haven't walked through a run like this in a while. It's like normally prisoner runs and things like that. We have had a couple of spirit shops so far. Gross. Actually, wait a minute. Do I do dwarf maybe? I never take dwarf. What a good time to take dwarf. We have to let it do some, you know, some attacking. It has to do 300 attacks to transform into the King Dwarf Quintessence. We haven't used... I genuinely don't think I could tell you the last time we used King Dwarf. I'm not going to take this. I'm going to try and avoid Wisdom at all cost, since Wisdom and Courage are like, you know, the go-tos. But if the goal was to have some weird picks, we have weird picks. Hate Stone. Nah, you know what? Let's leave. Let's leave. Give me this room. Well, that's annoying. Look at all these Hello? There's so many dudes here. This room's arguably more annoying in normal... Oh, there's no dudes down here, though. Oh, that's so strange. Could take this for a baby barrier. What do I don't really need the Karlan bow. Give me this for a little bit of barrier action, you know, keep me safe. Get beat up. You want a fireball? Have that fireball. Oh, I have no mana. I was wondering where all my MP went. Hang on, I gotta... Dude, have I just been like... I haven't had to do a mana suck in forever. This game is so weird, dude. This game is so weird and normal. I'm so sorry again. If there's anyone watching this who are like, Beelz, I'm doing normal right now. The game is hard. Yes, the game has a learning curve to it. The game, you're not crazy. The game is tricky when you're first learning it. But damn, this is a very different beast for me now after doing so much hard mode. Like, ever since it came out, I feel like I'm probably at a point now where I have way more... I haven't been letting my Quintessence do shit. I've been forgetting. I'm sorry. Shoot them. Here. I've got to smack him and he shoots faster. I might just have to do this for a while and let him do all the work. Pew pew, quick, pew 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 pew. Ow, don't do that. Ow, don't do that. Hang on. The quick cooldown helps me reset it and put it into other places. Actually, the quick cooldown is kind of nuts. Okay, and then up here. Can you believe there was ever a time where this guy, this archer, was a problem? This guy's a jobber. He doesn't know what he's doing at all. My god. Yeah, what I was saying, once you've done as much time as me, I think I've had more hard mode run videos than I have normal mode by a decent margin at this point. We played a lot of normal mode way back in the day when I had more consistent uploads of Skul, just little 15-20 minute runs back in the early access days. Ever since hard mode came out, I don't know, maybe I'm, oh my god, they're so slow, I forget every time. They're so slow, dude. Oh my god. Oh! Dude, she's in slow motion. I'm not even kidding. Dude, she's in slow... Okay, that's normal speed. Holy shit, I'm doing some... Okay, hang on. We're kind of bullying. I don't want to bully. I want to use this opportunity. Rock up there. Thank you. Come on, ladies. I think in normal mode is when, like, weakening both sisters actually has merit still, right? Like in hard mode, there's not much point in trying to weaken them both. But in normal, I think bringing them both low on health actually, like, does a thing again. Even though it's been so long, dude. Still got it. He still got it. Knowing my luck, though, they're gonna put the sister on the... Damn, I'm so used to it being an instant dash, I almost fell into... Yeah, it's gonna be the weakened one. I kinda don't want to finish you, I want to see... So I need the long-haired sister. I need the one with the long hair. Can you get out of here? I don't want you here anymore. Get out of here. Me stretching the length of the video for more watch time. Come on, get out of here. Come on now, come on now. Leave a comment down below. Leave a comment, Beelz is a big baby bungo. If you are listening to this right now and did not skip the sisters fight. I know some of you are skipping the sisters fight. Because it's taking too long for your taste, because I'm trying to weaken the sisters. So leave a comment and I'll know that you're one of the ones who watched me whittle the sisters down. What's that? No, don't worry. If you're one of the guys who skipped to this point, don't worry. Nothing. We didn't say anything. How much health does she have? Oh, she's almost dead. Oh, the little waves that you could just jump over. Oh my god. Dude. I remember this was the fight that was like the problem for people. This was the fight where everyone's like, dude, the sisters fight is such a wall. It's gatekeeping me. I can't play the game. It's so hard. Dude. Were we ever that young? Were we ever that fresh to this game that this was like a major issue? We were. I can go back and watch the videos. The guides are there. I had like... This was before hard mode came out too. I put like that big guide out there. It was like 10 minutes dedicated to like how to fight the sisters and how to dodge their attacks and what to do and all that. Damn. Now I'm thinking I suck. I'm just gonna sell this. There's nothing here I really want. I was that bad. 119 hits on the dwarf at the end of Act 2, but we did pick it up in this act, so it's fine. Oh, it's the little guy. Hello, little guy. He's not normally here in hard, is he? No, I swear he's not. I promise you he's not. There's no way that he's there. Most of the... No, they are. They are. I might be losing my mind. I might be losing my damn mind. Come over here so that thing can shoot you. Thank you. Oh, they're summoning. They're summoning a golem. Don't care. Don't care. Oh, it's the basic bitch golem. It's a little basic golem. Look how cute he is. All of his little attack. Remember we used to be scared of this thing. It's like, don't let him summon. Don't let them summon. The golem is gonna kill us. Oh no. I gotta stop doing this, man. Hang on, I'll do this. I need Dwarf to get some hits. I should have let him summon it, actually. The golem would have been good fodder for getting extra hits. Oh, just die. I don't care. Just look. Just die. Just die. I was debating using the reroll NPC down there to get some different moves, but I might just rock with what I've got. I normally have the arrow, and like that's it. I don't really care about the other things. So fireball and explosion. Explosion's pretty good. I sleep on explosion a lot. I shouldn't, and I know that. I'm like, I'll be the first to tell you, explosion is a good move for Mage. It does a lot of damage, and it's pretty damn... I'm just gonna keep falling for this, aren't I? It's a pretty good move, but I don't use it as much because I like to play my Mage as like a ranged character, as opposed to running in and getting close for explosions, but explosion is really good. Here, I'll just set this here. Pew pew, dude. 11th finger doing work. Set you down here. Let's bait everyone into coming to the left. Oh, come on now. Alright, bait them all to go that way. Smack, 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 smack. We are 2/3 of the way there. We are 2/3 of the way to King Dwarf. See, this is why I don't use it in hard mode. Imagine me trying to do this in hard mode. It's so tedious. It's just, it's too much. It needs piercing damage. It needs... I don't know. It needs a built-in cup holder or something. I don't know, man. It's just, it's not great. Water boy. I need to do another water skull run. Maybe water and ice together. The H2O team. Back at it again. What do we got over here? Nah. What do we got over here? Nah. Although, to be fair, Mana Eater paired with the Goblet of Battlefields kind of goes hard. It's I'm not using magic apparently. Like, how much magic have I got? Not damage, not damage, not damage. Physical does boost my magic. Physical, not magic. It's an item. It just hits and deals damage. I have like one magic booster, and that one magic booster is circumstantial. I have to stand inside of an area to get it to work. This is amazing. I don't have to play the game, you know, the same way when I do normal mode. I can do weird shit again. I can do odd builds and take items that are just not good, that no one should take. Let me do that. I just want to. So we're gonna get Mana Eater and. Oh, it's gonna do so much, dude. Mana Eater on top of the Battlefield's boost. Smack the shit out of him. Here, let's summon another one. Smack the shit out of him. Don't do it, Mr. Tree. Get blasted, Mr. Broga. I'm full on expecting the guy down at this side to be here. The bigger golem construct that charges at you. I just remembered. I hadn't even thought that far ahead. We're gonna have Golden Paladin Dad again. Oh, OG Daddy. OG Daddy? I'm just gonna stand here and... No, I can't. That tree is gonna get in my way. No, don't do it. Okay, get out of my way. Get out of my way. Get out of my way. You're making this difficult for me. We're at 266, I believe. I believe, dude. Okay, I don't... That's a lot of you doing that. Hello? Piss off? Alright. Is he dude, was he determined to put a hole in the wall? Did you hear that? Fella. I'm so relaxed. I'm sorry if, like, the commentary is kind of dry, but I'm so relaxed right now, dude. This is a throwback and a half. I'm going back to 2021 or whatever, you know, basically 2021. I'm going back in time to when this game was a different story, my dude. This is incredible. Quick, shoot the shit. Thank you. All right, King Dwarf. Shoot the bitch. And then I smack him a little bit and he starts rapid blasting. Rapid blasting. And then when he runs out, big beam. Like, King Dwarf would be a lot of fun to use in hard mode, for certain rooms and certain situations, but setting it up is such a pain in the ass, man. Oh my god. I may have to rig it if I was going to do that. Just, like, specifically spawn in King Dwarf instead of regular Dwarf and just do a run from there, just using King Dwarf. Because it is, like, this is cool, dude. It's a fun thing to use. It's gonna blast those guys now. I can finally go back. Look at it go! Look at that, dude. That's kind of sick. Not necessary, though, because I can just do this. Quick, pew-pews. Oh, big beam, big beam, big beam. Yep, chase me, chase me, chase me. Yeah. Get some. Oh. Dude, the good times are being had. The good times are being had. Get me in here. I wish to do battle with... Let's do this. Excuse me, ma'am. Brutal, dude. Dude. Brutal. Pelt fireballs at him. Come on, Goober. Stand over here. Oh, get beamed, idiot. It does no damage. It does no damage. It does nothing. Why is it shit? Surely in hard mode I'd be able to make it do more damage, right? It's just because I have no damage boosts on my character, right? It's gotta be it. It's definitely not the skull or the item being bad. It's definitely not that. No way in hell. Dude, I'm not gonna get to legendary at this rate. Not getting all the extra bones from opening skull piles, the rarities typically being a bit lower, you know, the scaling on things is different. Oh. Oos. It's okay. We will find a way. Reminds me back when I had to tell people how to fight ogres in this place too. It's like, you know, just they're gonna do 2 swings and then stall into a 3rd swing. So like go behind them, wait for the 3rd swing, and just deal with the 3rd one when it comes out. It's insane, dude. Archmage, I was about to say Warlock right there. Warlock / Archmage, his original name. Believe it or not, the video, I know the video too. I remember the thumbnail for it. The video, the very first one that I did with Archmage when he came out, when they first released him, and I'm like, oh dude, new Skul is out, let's check it out. That was the first video where I got any degree of recognition from the developers of the game. They were doing this, like, you know, content creator shout out thing where they would find guys who were playing the game and promoting the game, and they would do little thank you kind of things. And so somewhere on Steam there is like a community post made on, you know, how they give you little new updates and stuff. There is a post talking about changes coming up or things that they've added and things that they've done, and near the bottom of the post they've embedded my video there, like a little link to it, thanking me for, you know, playing the game and shouting out the fact that I played Archmage and had fun with him and stuff. And I remember at that point in time, this is back when I had like, I probably had less than 200 subs, maybe like 100, possibly. I've got screenshots of some of my milestones too. I've still got my screenshot of when I first got to like 50 subs and then 100 subs and things like that. But at that point I was very small. I had maybe like 20-30 people like views on my video on average, and for them to even like notice that I was making videos at all was a huge deal back then. See, I see this now and I'm like, I should take ritual stuff because it's the classic. Back in the day, ritual stuff was like a legendary item. Like, it's rare, but you treated it like legendary. This made your run. But I won't take it. I won't take it. I don't think I'll take anything, to be honest. Unless this is funny. Courage and Man, it is pretty funny, actually. It's pretty good for a courage build, to be honest. Look how expensive the rerolls are getting. No, I can't. I'm just gonna leave. I gotta get 6 more bones. I'm amazed that this physical build strategy is still working. It's like the physical mage is not bad. Now, this is the version of the room I think I could have skipped if I went over the top of the room instead. And I wouldn't have to deal with any of these guys at all. If you can find a way up here. I probably could have done it with Bomber. In fact, can you still do it with Bomber here? I think you can, right? So if I did a little double jump. Oh, barely. I need to be, like, unique or more. I think once you're unique, Bomber, like, he has momentum and he moves up, like he explodes and goes somewhere with it. Regular Bomber's not enough. Finally, give me a skull room. I need just... Give me a rare or more. Give me something that I can break. Dude, I do not need this dwarven... I mean... Like, whatever. I'll just... Oh, wait. Let me trigger the... Nah, damn it. I've never really paid attention to the fact that Dwarf has a finite beam to it, you know, and it doesn't go all the way across the screen. I think Dwarf should go, like, an infinite distance. Oh, there we go. That timed out nicely. Still didn't kill them all. I swear, dude. I'm suffering from success. I don't need magic, so I haven't been taking magic, and now my Dwarf doesn't do damage. Here, have this. Here, have this. Here, have this. Thank you for dying. Eat it. Here, die. But I've completely forgot. To compound on what I was saying, Archmage, or Warlock, as he later got renamed into, is very special to me for that reason. I remember that video very well. And then I believe, shortly after they shouted the video out, it was one of the first videos that I released that broke like 1,000 views. It was a big video for your boy Beelz back in the day. It was like, oh dude, this is doing well. Why is this guy popping off so much? It's like, oh dude, the devs are shouting me out. That must be the reason why. That's insane. Lady. To be honest, having Dwarf here is like a crowd control for the goons that come along. Not bad. It's kind of popping. What? This should not be working as well as it is. Like, don't get me wrong, it's the one stream. The one stream of poison instead of like the triple. She bit me. I got hit by the bite. He's washed up. Got hit by Chimera's bite. Lady. This fight's taking longer than hard mode now. Maybe I need some magic damage in my build. Maybe this is not the way to go. Me stretching out the normal mode run for views. For watch time, I should say. I lost so much health in that fight. I'm gonna die. We're gonna lose the run. No! Me forcing drama for better watch time. Indomitable Will. I never use Indomitable Will. I should take it, to be honest. This is the kind of run where I should. But then again, even Sylphid Wings, this is the kind of run where I should take Wings. But Indomitable Will, though, it's kind of funny. Let's ditch the Glowstone. We're not doing anything with Treasure Roll. I mean, Mana Cycle's cute, but we don't need Mana Cycle. I mean, I'm getting... I haven't really looked at my inscriptions at all. I have 2 artifact, and that's all that's doing something for me. Disgusting. I need to find some of the classic raw magic boosters, you know? Things like, well, the Demonomicon's not there anymore. It's the Necronomicon now, isn't it? The book, so we can't get the Demonomicon. Things like... It's in my head. I can see it. I can see the item in my head, but I've actually forgotten its name. It's been so long. It's the one that gives me a fat magic damage boost whenever I use a Quintessence. And it used to be... It was like 80% or so. Back in, like, the good old days, that was one of the highest boosting items that you could get for a magic build. You took that every time you saw it. It's like, oh, there it is. And the name escapes me. And the name escapes me. What I need to do with this build now is activate my oh, it's balls again over here. Damn, get off. I need to activate the spam mode more. I never really use spam mode much in my mage builds after a while, because it was like, I don't really like it. I'm not getting to keep my mana and do I run out of mana and I suck. There's nothing up here. Okay, there's a dude there now, but there wasn't. Oos, oos. Shoot your balls. What? He juked me. And again. Coward. Oh, I remember this. Can we make the... Easily, actually. Damn. Damn. I thought that was a bigger gap. I remember that being a wider gap back in the... Okay, cool, dude. My mind is turning to potato. Explosions. Explosions. I'm glad we kept bombing now. It kind of suits the explosive motif we've got going here, you know? Just a kaboom. Nothing but kaboom. Bang. I tell you what. Dad's gonna be a fun one. Ah, I'm looking forward to the dad fight again. I've forgotten... Well, I shouldn't say I've forgotten the golden dad fight. I think I've just forgotten some of the mini nuances with it. Like, I know some of the timings still. Just, I did it that many times. I can't forget everything about it. But things like when he puts me in the big cage, I'm looking forward to that. Because I kind of forget what he does when he puts you in the big cage. Fella. Burn for me. Thank you. That's going to be great. What do we have over here? Forbidden Sword. If only it showed up earlier. It would have been really funny to put Forbidden Sword in my mage build. Gunpowder. Dude, if I'd... Dude! If I had done that stupid werewolf again, it would have been a repeat of the exact same, like, normal mode run I did last time. I'm gonna buy the food, because there's nothing really here I want. There it is! The diorite circlet. I was talking about you. Ah, get in here. Get in here, you delightful goddamn bitch. Get over. I don't need Prayer of Grace anymore. Who needs cooldown speed? I don't use cooldowns anymore. Diorite circlet. How could I forget you? I feel like Andy forgetting about Woody, you know. I don't want to play with you anymore. Stupid diorite circlet. And yet I remember the Demonomicon, an item that quite literally doesn't, like, exist in the same name anymore. They changed it completely. Don't push me away, dude. Bang. Bang. Feels good. Feels real good. Stone of the Air was one of the new additions they put in where it was like, damn, this can go to 150%? That's huge. That's OP. We all thought back then, that's gonna be broken. I mean, it's good, but by today's standards, it's like, yeah, it's pretty good. It's alright. You know, you get it early enough, then sure, keep it, but, you know, that's alright. Nice way to get some wisdom if you need it. Which is funny, because I remember when they were introducing inscriptions into the game, like, some of you remember the initial wave of inscriptions, there were a lot of them that were kinda ass, you know, they weren't good. They were what we might call, how do I say this politely, fucking shit. They were bad. Here, let me do it. Fireball, 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 explosion. You still can't hit me with this. It's been years and you still can't lance me. He just lanced me. God damn it. Shut up, Beelz. Some of those inscriptions in the earlier times were really, really, like, bad. And then there was some, like Necromancy, that was so incredibly broken that we will never see it again. Reaper with Necromancy? My God, it was cheating. It was basically cheating. That's how you could clear the game in a matter of seconds. Seconds, I say. Ow, don't. Ow, don't. I'm not fine, you know what? I was gonna let my boy Dwarf do a lot of the work. But if you're just gonna be a dickhead, then I'll do that. This is the classic, dude. Oof! This actually is the classic. Back when... Oh my god. Back when this hunter lady was the biggest problem going. And she really is. Let me just huck some more fireball. Explode. Huck some fireballs at you. I'm trying to do things the cool way. Frost Skull, thank you. Pun intended. And she's not letting me. Now I can upgrade Bomber. We can do more explosions. We can swap more and blow up more. I was gonna try and get the Bone of Mana. Have I passed Mana Bone yet? I was gonna get Mana Bone, and that way I could do like standing next to him explosions and do bomber stuff. This room! Wait, correct? Does this room exist in hard mode? I don't think it does it? Is this a normal mode, like, exclusive type of room? I don't think this exists in hard. And yet it's so familiar to me. Nah. Nah. I actually could probably just, like, come over here and do one of these and let... Okay, maybe not. Maybe not. Arrow dude's getting cheeky with it. Yeah, there we go. I was waiting for the beam to get launched. I knew better. Stop it. He hit me in the ass! I'm so glad the little halfling girl is on the other side of this wall. I need her. Fireballs. Quick spot. Get the shield going. Smack. Explode. Die. Halfling girl! I am suffering! I'm at risk of perish! Please give fruit. Make it generous. Is that the deer, my friend? This is the best run ever. I love this run. This run is kicking ass right now. This run is amazing. I'm not going to get 100 bones by the end. I should just take item rooms in the hope of finding some fun meme stuff like Mana Bone maybe. Let's do that. Let's do that. Why am I calling Mana Bone a meme? It's not a meme. It's just... It's Mana Bone, damn it. Stop that. Oos. Oos. Yeah, that's right. Burn. Oh, I threw a fireball. Hang on. Don't want to waste it. Stop that. God, you're so annoying. Yeah. Yeah. Perish. Oh, what I want? What I want? What I want? No. Dark Priest Robe! Ooh. The crit rate increasing was not always on this, but Dark Priest Robe was one of the best defensive items. I always used to tell you to take this. Now, with, like, hard mode and the way that your life can be stacked up, you normally get to, like, 300 plus health. You get to 400 if you really want to push it. I'm almost at 200 health, and that's like, damn. That's pretty good HP without having, like, specific items that do a lot of boosting, but this is giving me an extra 35. Is that it? Damn, why am I at 160? Have I got something that gives me 10 extra health? What's giving me 10 more? I don't know, but whatever. Point is, this was a great item. I should take this. I don't want to replace 11th Finger. I'll lose my artifact. It's some of the most damage I'm getting. I might get rid of the Mana Eater. I don't think the Mana Eater is as consequential as we think it is. It's not... Like, it's funny, but it's not... Why did I do that? But it's not good. You know, it's not like... Like, it's actively being useless in this, to my knowledge. Like, it's doing a pittance of damage. Slime time. Brother, it is slime time. Get fireballed in the corner. I gotta stop going for that stupid masterpiece thing. I may have to get rid of it. It's... Please don't copy the masterpiece item. Please don't copy the masterpiece item. Ah! Ritual Staff, Warrior's Paul. I might take Warrior's Pauldrons. Give me some defense in this run. I might ditch the Goblet. I'll lose Mystery, but who cares? We'll ditch the Goblet, take the Warrior's Pauldrons, and then we'll let Slime double something and hope for the best. I'm not going to do any fidgeting, moving things around. Let's just see what he gives us. Dude, how is this run? I've been looking at my recording. It's like, really? More than 40 minutes now of this run? I think the werewolf run was like less than 20 minutes because we just kind of ran through the whole thing. Maybe it's a good thing I chose... I don't need this. I have 3 heritage right now. What is that even doing? Damage increase on using... I have not been using my... I should just put this down just to get the heritage damage boost. What am I doing? What am I doing, damn it? Let's do that. And I'm not getting my diorite circlet. I'm just autopiloting right now. I'm really not thinking much about what I gotta be doing. Let's ditch the Bone of Madness. Not because I want to just, you know, handicap myself and lose a 55% damage boost. I want that second finger because double finger doing lightning is funny. And, dude, the voodoo doll. I should buy the voodoo doll, but then I'll get 2 revenge. I don't want to rock 2 revenge, to be honest. I want to, like, do this without it. Nah, let's ignore it. Imps. Imps are funny. Let's buy food. Let's do that. Food funny. Food funny. Grudgestone also funny, but you know what's even funnier? You know what's Master Fighter. I was gonna say Master Fighter was one of the boys back in the day. See, I'm tempted to ditch this to pick up Master Fighter, but I shouldn't do that. I have enough artifact now. I should ditch the Abyssal Virus, to be honest. And pick up the... Yeah, let's do that. That sells for 400. We can ditch the Virus. Master Fighter for that 80% damage boost on single target enemies. This was the boss killer. And of course, back then, it was very much the same as it is now. With me, I don't need to do my stick slap anymore. I mean, I'd have to get for mana, but I can just focus on magic again. I can just... we have an excuse to sit there and charge now. The way that it went, of course, was, you know, just always take Master Fighter. And why? Because it's a boss-killing item. It's so strong. And I should be using my damn Quintessence to get all my bonuses that I keep forgetting to do. I just have to press the button every time it comes off cooldown. And Diorite Circlet, in theory, should stay active, like, forever. If I just keep pressing it. I don't even need to, like, benefit from it, necessarily. I just have to press the damn button. Right? And just as long as it's shooting at someone, Diorite's active. I don't... What's the circumstance behind... Upon using... Right, so... cooldown 20 seconds. So Heritage will activate on use. Ooh, Vampire Fang. And then... I might just go back and do Bone Rooms again. Diorite will activate as long as it's someone's getting hit by it, which, luckily for us, Dwarf is very good for that. Good lad. Yikes. Trying to get me, are you? Fireball. Suck. Actually, you know what? Forget the suck. We're just gonna come here and do this. How did that squeeze me? How did that miss everyone? That was wrong. Fireball. Explosions. Damn, dude. Maybe I could have made it to 100. I took a Bone Room just on a whim, just to see what I would get, because I wanted to get, like, a Reaper to drop, so I could say that it was a classic run with the Reaper showing up and everything. Dude, do you have any idea how excited I am about the idea that Dad is the end of the fight? So many videos I get to Joan, I gotta say to myself, right, time for the boss gauntlet. We gotta do Joan, we gotta do Dad, we gotta do Little Skull, the Dark Skull, we gotta do Alexander after that. Some of these fights are like 2 and 3 phase fights, so it's gonna take a minute. Let's you know, settle in and get ready for a long one. And it's just 2 fights left to go. That's actually a little bit insane to me. The classic. Break the statues for some healing. Because they almost always drop healing. It's just what they did. Is that in range? That is in range. Thank you. Put it down here. Just let it shoot shit. Who cares? I'm stalling out those guys for a moment. We can get a little bit of this, and then we'll activate burst mode. I know I haven't been using burst mode much since I first said it. I know. That's not because I'm forgetting. It's just me being... Oh, do I care? I guess I should care. No, lady. You're ruining it. Fireball. Oh, I can't fireball. Explosion. Da-da-da. 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 Good job, bro. Yeah, you beam away. You beam away. Armor of Fear. The Archbishop's Scriptures. Oh, the Wisp runs. I should do a normal run with Wisp again. We don't use Wisp in hard mode much because resetting cooldowns isn't really, like, aggressively beneficial anymore. Now that you can get things to reduce your cooldown with dark abilities and other items like the circulator and stuff like that. But Wisp used to be when you could have, like, 2 really big hits, like Harvest on Reaper. You got Wisp, and it's like Harvest, Harvest. The idea of a double Harvest with infinite bone to maybe give you another one, or Seal, you know, stuff like that. Oh, back then, man, I need to get a hold of the like an old copy of the game. I need to maybe like harass the devs and be like, hey, can you guys just send me like a like I want an early access, like the last patch of early access before full release, back when like Act 3 was the end of the game, for the really old run, and then just like the 1.0 before everything else was added, you know, before all the other changes and all the other additions. I want those different versions of the game. I know that there are maybe certain ways I could come across them, you know, Yahar involved, but I want trustworthy ways that are going to function and work better. Why am I back and forthing on this? I was considering Mage's Mana Bracelet because that's one of the other like really good OGs. I might just break this for some money. I think I need at least like 2,000 to guarantee that I can buy some food. I don't need food, but in case there's a stinky that I can buy. I love buying the stinkies. I was about to walk forward and just get smacked by that guy. No. Fireball. Get him, dwarf. Fireball. What if I do this? The beam lingered for a little bit. I was gonna say, can I like trick it into having a beam active on the screen at the same time? I guess not. We're pretty lucky that we got dwarf before Diorite Circlet, actually. Otherwise, like, the little demon spawn, the imps. See, there we go. We did need 2,000, but it's only a 2-map one. Aw, man. Swanee! Not good for my Diorite Circlet build, but... Swanee. I think we're good. Look at this item setup. Look, we've got 4 duel. 4 duel. 3 heritage. 2 artifact. What is this? What is this junk? Let's buy the food anyway. Let's nom nom. Let's chow down. 50 minutes on this run. 50 minutes for normal. We have gone slow. This is not a good build. You know, this is a shit lord build if I've ever seen one, dude. This is not great. But that's kind of the beauty of this build, right? The beauty of it is that it's not a good build. It's kind of, you know, it's an old school crappy dappy build where you would just see items that had nice effects on it. You just throw them all together and you're like, damn it, this feels kind of nice. And then you get to the end of the run and you wonder, why am I not doing any damage? Why are enemies so beefy? You've just not taken advantage of, you know, inscriptions or some of the items with stronger effects on them. You know, it happens, man. I've had a lot of people in comments asking about, you know, how to do things. That's what inspired me to make that video, I don't even know how far back now, a little whiles back, about how to make a strong build, where I was teaching people about amps versus multiplier, like amplifier versus addition, because multipliers matter. Get Kamayamama'd, idiot. And several other little tips and tricks on how to make your runs a little bit stronger. because people just had no idea that different effects, that there was more than just one way to put damage on your build, you know? There's a lot of ways that you have to do it if you want to get big damage. Coughing up blood, daddy. Fireball. I want to maybe save my Berserk mode for Golden, but at the same time, I kind of don't. I kind of want to, like, Berserk out now a little bit, you know? Can I? Oos, 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 oos. Nope. Oos. I should have known that was coming. In fact, I did know that was coming. Oh, time for Flash Dash. Flash, dash, flash, dash, flash, dash, flash, dash, flash, dash. There's some people out there who have told me that they're hearing this in their nightmares. Beelz, shut the fuck up and stop saying flash dash. I'm hearing it in my sleep. But it's how I'm going to teach you to not get hit by daddy's stupid attack. It's time. Oh my god, he's so fucking cool. And then the original. Because he always starts by doing the same thing. He always grabs swords and does a bunch of sword swipes. Guaranteed. Big palm. Big tackle. Oh, it's so good. Can I just look at this a little bit more? Oh. The big, and then the AoE. Yep. Dude, this is what he does in his dark phase. That right where he slams the ground and there's like a damaging effect after. I'm gonna leave him alive for a little bit. Let's let... Oh, big swipe! Oh, here it is, the cage! The rage in the cage! Stomp the ground, then he tackles, and then he stomps the... Dude, he's so slow! Big palm. Where's the bullshit? There's the bullshit. Dude, that's also a dark phase attack where he has like the lines on the screen. Dude, it's so cool. They designed him so well, especially dark phase in hard mode where it's like so much is similar and you can like... look, that, yep. And then he coughs up a little bit. Don't, I believe in you, daddy. I believe in you. Alright, let's maybe like... Let's maybe like... Bang. We got one more phase to worry about. Look at me stretching this out. I've almost reached 1 hour of record time. I gotta get that juicy ad revenue. By the way, I didn't realize how close we were like climbing and whatnot. If you are seeing this now and you haven't subscribed, consider a sub. I never beg and plead for things like subs and whatnot, but we might hit 200k. Sorry, 100k. I'm like, what was I gonna say? There was a 2 in there for some reason. We're close to getting to 100k, but the idea is if you haven't, consider doing it. If we can get 100k this year, it'd be pretty sick. Oh my god, the beam. I got a beam. Oh. I should let him grab me. The fact that they incorporated the grabs in his, like, dying phase into hard mode as well. Oh, they did so well with these fights, dude. When you go back and, like, take a look at the OGs, man. And, of course, hang on, we can't forget... falling out of the sky and getting our little ka-ching, our little picture taken. Look at that. How nice is that? How nice. What a nice run. What a delectable, normal, average, definitely not garbage run that was. That was... God, we build ourselves so well. Dudes, a return to normal. It's a good time. If you haven't done it in a while, I highly recommend you do it. Pick up some of those items you haven't even looked at properly in a long time. You know, take the weird thing, do something different, do something that you wouldn't do, you know. Do an entire run where you take a skull and items that don't necessarily work with it, weird meme things based on what they want to give you, and don't do, you know, revenge and courage and wisdom and all that kind of stuff. Make something really stupid and just enjoy normal for what it is. Enjoy the golden dad phase. Enjoy the old rooms that, you know, you don't even see anymore because hard mode has completely different room layouts for a lot of their acts. So there are whole rooms you'll never see anymore unless you go back to normal. Go and enjoy, alright? Go back to the roots, go back and check out old Skul. But with all of that said and done, I've got to get out of here. I hope you guys have enjoyed this blast from the past, and I will see you all again next time. Have a good one.